taking step by step on how to attach and detach a lens, a flashlight, and the battery pack. So this is what we call the camera body, and this is pretty much everything you need, you know, for everything to detach to. I am a photographer, and knowing these things is very important because they each have their own insert on how to attach and detach, and they all work in different ways. So the first step is attaching and detaching the lens. So right here, this is where we hold the lens. This is here for protective use, to keep from bringing any type of destruction here to the lens holder, And so what we want to do first, we want to look for certain marks. We have a white and we have a red mark here. I don't know if you can see it. A white and a red mark here. And that's what we're going to look for. And so we can put this aside for just a second. This is the lens. And so you see here we have lens caps for the protection of the lens to keep it from being destroyed. Protection of lens here and here. Like I said, you want to avoid touching the lens anyway. If you touch it, you know, it can definitely you know, ruin the images, or you know, it would bring out very poor quality to your images or your pictures or whatever like that. So you want to be very careful that you don't touch the lens. And so usually, you know, I find myself holding it here or right here in the middle, having it very secure, things like that. And so you see here we have a white dot and a red dot. You're going to find that same thing here. Well, I thought we did. Okay, gonna find the same thing here. And so what we're gonna do, we're going to align it. Where you see the red dot here, we're going to align it. And once you do that, usually it's very easy. You know, sometimes it'll be a little tricky doing it for the first couple of times. Once you do that, align it. You know, all you have to do is turn it counterclockwise and you'll hear a click. You hear the click. It's a click. You don't want to be you don't have to be too rough with it. You don't have to be, you know, like heavy with it. Just very gently insert it, and it's just a slight turn counterclockwise, and it should be a click. So now it is securely put on there. Now, as you're doing it, make sure you're holding the camera body very secure, because if anything goes wrong, you know, sometimes it can slip out your hand, things like that. So even with me doing this a million times, I'm still very, very careful in how I handle it and make sure that it is secure. It's still secure. Okay, now detaching the lens. If you need to detach it for any reason, this is the easiest part. This little button right here, it is detached. It is detached. I'm gonna press it open. And it is gone. And usually, just for safety purposes, I keep that on there. And that's just a quick look. Now, for the flashlight. This is our flashlight. Here we have the insert. We have the insert here, what I like to call the golden shoe. We quickly want to put this here. It should be an easy slide. Now, easy slide. And now, here is where you lock it. It's just a Turn until it is securely in there. And same thing, if you lock it, it will unlock it. Oops, I think I did it too tight. You know, we can, you know, wiggle it out of there. Now for the battery pack. This is where we hold the battery pack. Very easy. This right here. Just a quick slide. Quick slide. And so when you slide it in, please be advised, when you slide it in, you see how this just turned that way? It's like a key. Push it in, make sure it's aligned. You turn it, then you close it. It's in there. This is what makes sure it powers on. Very easy. Now to detach it, we want to be sure that, you know, it's like a key. Turn it off. Turn it. Voila.